Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I liked the first two better. I didn't like that one too much at all. I didn't think it was as good. They tried to have too much bad language and nasty talk in it to try to make it a good movie, and they didn't need that. It wasn't as funny. It didn't have as good a storyline. I'll give it, out of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 3 or 4 ranking. And we got 3D. Yeah, I don't feel good at all, and I don't know how long I'll be able to go tonight. But we got 3D and 3D glasses, Shona. Yeah, that was the best part of the movie. But we got 3D glasses, and the only part of the movie that was actually 3D was the very first part of the movie. I think it was during that song. That's the only part of the movie that was 3D. The rest of it wasn't nothing coming out at you or anything. It was a very disappointing 3D movie. Only the first few minutes was 3D. I've been asleep this afternoon, trying to catch up on my sleep. We just got done with our surgery yesterday, where they went down my throat, and after the surgery, they told India that they didn't like what they saw, that it didn't look good. So I definitely need you all's prayers. I won't get the biopsy results back until Friday, and I probably won't hear from my doctor until my appointment Tuesday. But he told India on the phone that it didn't look good. So we're in for a heck of a battle, guys. We're in for a heck of a battle. I'm going to fight, though. I've got God on my side. And whether I stay or whether I go, I'm a winner either way. I have eternal life to look forward to. And if something happens where I make it just a few months or a few years or 10 or 20 years, I'm going to stay trusting in my God. I can get all the bad news that they can hand to me, and I'm going to keep trusting in the Lord. He's got me. I'm not going to be disappointed in God, and I don't want you to be disappointed in God. Sometimes He just don't answer prayers the way that we think they ought to be answered. And He's not the reason I'm getting bad news. I know it's the devil that's trying to kill me. And God's watching. He's watching everything that takes place. And He's in control. Now, when Job was tempted and tried, the devil tried everything to destroy Job. And in the end, Job had a lot more than he had to begin with. So sometimes these things are allowed to happen to us and take place. And I don't know the answer and the reason. I know it's God not tempting me. It's the devil. And they can keep giving me bad news. And I'll keep loving God. And I'll keep trusting in the Lord. And I'll still say He answered prayers. whether none of my prayers ever get answered the way I want them to ever again in my life, I'll go to my grave saying God still answers prayers. So don't let my bad news be a discouragement to you, because a lot of times when somebody else is going through a sickness gets bad news, it's a discouragement to other people that's got sicknesses in their body. Don't let it be a discouragement to you because my prayers didn't get answered the way that we thought they should get answered. Your prayers may get answered in an entirely different way, just the way you want them. They have before and they will again. So don't let my bad news be a discouragement to nobody. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're fighting, no matter what you're seeking, no matter what door you're knocking on, that door will open up. Like I said, I may die tomorrow, but don't be mad at God. Don't say it's all his fault or why did this happen. To poor old Jerry, don't say that. Say rich old Jerry from then on. You won't have to call me poor no more. After I'm gone from this world, you can say rich old Jerry, because I'm going to inherit a mansion. They think so much of gold down here. Up there they think so little of gold, they paved the streets with it. That's how little gold is thought of. A lot of people think, boy, I'm going to be walking on streets of gold. Gold ain't going to mean nothing to you up in heaven. All that is going to be, gold is just going to be street pavement, guys. We love our jasper and our pearls down here, but up there they've made walls out of it and gates out of it. So when I leave this old world, don't say poor old Jerry. Say rich old Jerry. Now you can call me poor old Jerry. Feel sorry for me, whatever you want to do. But when I do leave this world, don't feel sorry. Don't shed no tears. But I'm going to try to make it several more years. But I'm going to trust in God and believe in God. And if I get the worst news there is, I'm still going to trust in my Savior. I'm still going to praise Him. I'm still going to call Him my Lord and Savior. And I'm going to still say He's the prayer answering God. So I want you to feel the same way. Even though I'm giving you bad news, I don't want you to be sad. I want you to be happy. I want you to be encouraged. But anyway, we'll get our auction started in a minute. India went to get me something to eat, and per usual, I ain't going to be able to eat it because I've got the auction to do. I wanted to finish up Monday night's auction. India's not did any invoicing from Monday night yet. She's catching up from last week and getting a lot of it done for you guys from last week. So we're going to finish up Monday night's auction. I don't know how long it'll last tonight. I don't know. They ran all these things down my throat, and I went to the dentist today, and he busted my lip open trying to get those wax things in there to mark them, to send them off to get teeth put in them. Then next time, August 22nd, I'll go back with those teeth will be in my wax, and he'll put them in there and make sure that I can bite down good and they look good and they fit good. Then they'll may have to redo them again, and so it may be Thanksgiving before I get any teeth. I don't know. But I love all of y'all, I do. And even though, like I said, I didn't get good news the other day, I'm not mad at God. I'm not blaming God. Yeah, we're on here tonight, guys, and I've not been reading much of the comments over here. My throat is sore, and he said I'd probably be spitting up some blood and things like that. But India will be here in a minute. We'll get started on our auction. We got a minute. She's going to get me a one of them Bajas from the Taco Bell's, one of them ices. Make my throat feel better. Feels like it's a little swollen in there. I don't know. I don't know if they took a pair of wire pliers down in there or what they did. But I did get me some much needed rest today. The night before the surgery, after I got done Monday night, I didn't sleep all night long, not even for 2 minutes, not even for a minute, not even nodding. I had adrenaline going from the auction, and I had adrenaline going for thinking about the surgery the next morning, and I didn't sleep a bit. And then I got over there at 9, and they took me back and got to get me ready for surgery. And then around a little after 11, they took me back for surgery. And I took and when they was putting the oxygen mask on me and fixing to put me to sleep, I took and pointed my finger up in the air, just like this. She said, "What are you doing, making sure you go to sleep?" And I thought, well, that's as good an answer as any. But I think I was pointing up to God. And she said, "Well, you can put it down now. You're just getting oxygen. And I'll tell you when I start giving you medicine to put you to sleep." So she said, "Put your finger back up in the air." And I was pointing up to God. I was subconsciously pointing up to God. But I got to sitting there thinking, too, after she said that, we're going to make sure you're asleep. And I'd never done that before. I don't know why I would be pointing up in the air like that unless I subconsciously was pointing up in the air towards God, my Savior. But I held that finger up in the air for a good 10 to 15 seconds while she's giving me that strong medicine. And then after that, I don't remember nothing but waking up. Looks like somebody's been drinking on it.
No, it just melted a little bit. You want your potatoes now? Or your tacos?
I didn't care if y'all drunk on it.
Huh?
Did you sneak a drink?
No.
Don't lie.
No, it's like a little
Boy, it's syrupy. I have to add some water to it.
Hey,
I'm not going to be able to eat right now.
don't we just
Were
put
they
it
fresh
right there?
potatoes?
Potatoes.
Were they fresh?
The top, yeah.
They're not. Let me see how good one of them is. If they're fresh.
Well, we got the potatoes first before the Taco Bell.
Yeah, just eat some of them, put them in the microwave, and
I was going to put it in the microwave.
see if everybody wants any of them.
Okay.
I can't eat all of them. Y'all eat all of them you want, okay? I think I got everything set up for you. I got me a tater. That's Patty, right? P&B.
Yes.
I got me a tater. What was it little Jimmy Dickens used to say? Grab a hot tater and let's go. Guys, y'all was talking about the thermometers the other night. India counted them. We got to keep one for the house. I lost the battery thing off the bottom of mine, and we're giving one to my other sister. I gave one to Kathy, but I do have one thermometer left for $10. That's the only one we got left. Won't have no more of them for a while. These are the ones you just shoot at your head and it gives you your temperature.
I don't know if you can say that word. Careful now.
Yeah. But I do have one of the thermometers left. The first one that gets it will be the last thermometer. We went out there and found what we could find. And we got the ones that Patty ordered the other night. And the one that I think Melissa Williams got. And that was, then we had some left. And we kept one for the house, and I gave one to Kathy. Sandra says she likes hers. It works great. They do work great. I've got this one left. I just thought I'd let y'all know that. That's the only one we got left. They're $10. I think that's what I charged for them. But the rest of them, I'm giving one to Wanda, and I gave one to Kathy already. Kathy, we done gave you one, honey. You needing another one?
Probably for Brandy or something, maybe.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take that one down.
Maybe, baby.
Boy, Anakin and the kids, they need it. They're real easy to use. But that was from over on Facebook. I'll explain to everybody that we are simulcasting. You don't see many auctions that do this. We're trying to stick with Facebook as long as we can. We're trying to build up the numbers on there. It's hard to get a good algorithm over on Facebook to where there's a lot of people watching.
What are you doing?
YouTube the other night when we got up, we must have been on the feature page, because the other night when I was laying in the bed, it went from like 8 or 9 people. I don't know if some of you noticed that, but up to, it was 70 or 80 people just instantly on YouTube. And it was people I hadn't talked to before. They were telling me they was going to pray for me. There was one guy named Todd. I don't know if he subscribed to her channel. I think that was his name, and he told me he'd be praying for me and keep me in his prayers. And people was calling me. There was one guy on there calling me Grandpa. I said, Grandpa, you don't look like you feel good. And I said, well, I don't. That was after I'd got the other bad news. Let me try to see who all I missed on continue prayer. Bubba said 50 or 60 more years. Ralph said we need you. Alright, let's start out tonight. This is a fun little thing for kids to have. It's called Canova. It's Flower Garden Building Toys. And it's where a kid can play like they're building a garden. See all the little garden things in there? It's got a little snap thing on it where it opens up here. And they can put together a little garden. They just stick them down in them little holes and things like that. It snaps right back together there. Nice little item to have. That's what we'll start out auctioning off tonight. It's be fun for the little kids. 3 years old and up. 130 pieces in there. 130 pieces in there. 3 years old and up. Bridget Kelly's got a $5 bid on it. Hands on the note, brother. I hear someone. Yes, we can. Robin bid $20 over on Facebook. Robin, John Service and John Servison. But we do simulcasting on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, that's the dog, probably, Ralph. Knocking. I'm gonna have to have some tissue, Mama. But I got a $20 bid from Robin over on Facebook, but we are simulcasting. I'll show y'all how my screen looks. One of them is Facebook and one of them is YouTube, and then there's the screen I look at. So when I'm talking, I've already got a $20 bid over on Facebook, Sammy. And I already had a $5 bid from Bridget Kelly here. But I've already got a $20 bid, so I need $22.50.
Flower Garden Building Toys.
Thank you, Bridget
That's
Kelly. Give her
130 pieces. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got a $20 bid over on
Flower
Facebook.
garden building toys.
Robin over on Facebook's bid $20. Thank you for the prayers, Bridget. Give Bridget a blue marker.
You're going
Thanks, Sammy, for
blue.
bidding. And thank you, Bridget Kelly, for bidding. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that for $20 to Robin. That's a good little toy to have. Guys, and I've been talking to, I'll tell y'all this real quick. I've been talking to Louisville, and they're going to be sending me to Louisville to do a trial treatment. It's called TILS. What is that? How's that spelled?
TILS. It's an
TILS.
It's an acronym for, I don't remember what it stands for.
But it's where they go into the tumor and they take out the white cells that are really fighting hard against the lymph something or another, what they're called, I can't remember. But they grow them after 3 weeks of growing and reintroduce them to your body, thousands of them, through a transfusion, and it's supposed to fight cancer for 3 or 4 years. But that's what I'm going to Louisville for, and it could be that, and it could be something else. It's sort of like a second opinion, but it's not. But they'll be doing that. I talked to them last week, a girl named Tanya, just a super nice woman. I said, now I'm wanting to get at least 12 or 13 years out of this. She said, I hear you, we're going to go for that. So she was super nice, and she said, I'm a good detective about getting all your paperwork, and she's got to get all my biopsies and all my paperwork from Jarbo and Wahid and Moore. And I'll probably be heading to Louisville, maybe my first consultation next week or the next week. So I don't know how many options I'm going to be having. I'm going to try to have as many as I can to stay in contact with y'all. I don't really feel like it tonight, but I want it to be with my family tonight. You guys, I consider y'all my family. I just wanted to be with y'all tonight. Alright, next item I got up, and I'll probably be taking my time a little bit tonight because my legs are weak. This is a wood stacking game. It's made all out of wood. Neighbor something, someone's nickname. It's got little names on how to play. Sort of like Jenga, but it's a little twist to it. It's, you answer questions or something like that. Brand new, the only one I got. Wooden stacking game. And I do consider y'all my friends. And my family. More family than I do friends. I love y'all too, Robin. I love y'all. But let's just take our time tonight and have fun. I will, Melissa. I'll be on my consultation, the first visit, and that'd be just me talking to a nurse practitioner that she can answer all my questions. They'll be going over all my everything that's happened. They'll look at all my X-rays, all my scans that I've had done, and they'll come up with the Browns Cancer Center in Louisville, Kentucky is where I'm going to be going. Robert, that's a good song. We are family. And we are family. People don't realize, I got a $5 bid on this, by the way. People don't realize how important a family is, whether it's your immediate family or an extended family like you are to me. People don't realize how important, the importance of, God put an importance on family. He saw that Adam was alone and lonely, and he knew that Adam needed a family. God himself knew that Adam needed a family, so he took a rib from him. He put him in a deep sleep and took a rib from him and made the woman. That way God had a family there in the Garden of Eden. And of course they had Cain and Abel and had other kids. And God seen how important that family was. God instituted that family with Adam and Eve. A man, one woman. He instituted that family in the Garden of Eden. He saw that Adam was lonely, and a person that ain't got a family is lonely. God seen that, and He gave him Eve. And Eve and Adam started that very first family in the Garden of Eden. The two became one and started that family. That's how important God seen that a family is. So if you've got something going on with your family right now, let them know you love them. A family, you can sometimes do without a friend. Sometimes you can do without a stranger. Sometimes you can do without your government officials. But you should never do without your family. If you get mad at them or upset at them, you need to stick with your family. You need to apologize, love them. Even if they done something wrong, you need to love them anyway. Because the family, God instituted it in the Garden of Eden, and it's still an institution today that is being mocked upon and being blasphemed and being talked about. It's one man, it's one woman, it's a family. And the children come along, and the children are loved. Poor family here in Scottsville, Kentucky, lost a little 2-year-old boy. He fell in a swimming pool. And they sent him to a hospital, and he didn't make it. 2 years old. The mama thought he was in the garage with the daddy, and the daddy thought he was in the house with the mama, and that's the way I think the story went. It wasn't neither one of their fault, bless their hearts. It was just a tragic, very tragic accident. And I don't know if that's the way everything went, but the little boy was found in the pool, been underneath there for a while, and they tried to bring him back. The doctors done the best they could, and that's another one of them things that we try to ask God why. We can't get mad at Him. God needed him more than that family did, more than we did. Beautiful little blonde-headed boy. And we need to keep that family in our prayers. We don't need to cast stones at them. We don't need to blame fault. You know, they should have been watching him better or this or that. We need to love on that family, because that's a family that I'm just getting back to, that God instituted. And God made the family. That's why I've got a family that's so strong around me here at the house, my kids. And I got you guys too. That's a family, a little extended family that God's blessed me with. So a family is very important. If you're upset at your family, you get on that phone. You leave old Uncle Jed right now. Get on that phone and you tell him how much you love him and you want to see him again. I'm at $5 anyway on this. Oh yes, watch The Chosen. All right, Robert. See you. Have fun at work.
That's like an adult Jenga. It's got like cues on it.
It's sort of like an adult Jenga.
The sticks, as you pull the wooden blocks out,
Yeah.
it has certain instructions for you to do
Yeah.
certain things.
So this is more of an for adults.
It is 18 plus. This is
18
not for
plus.
children.
This is 18 plus
Not
now.
for children, yeah.
It's an 18 plus game. I've got $5 on it.
As you pull
I
the
need a
roll,
napkin or something. Toilet paper, I guess, will work.
I'll get you. I got some napkins.
But I got $5 looking for 6. Thank you, Chuck. Chuck Dedman, my old buddy. Hadn't been him and Dwayne. Always been real good buddies. Grown up and grew up at school together. Grew up playing around this area of town together. Remember Jay Carter's store? Chuck, I think y'all live next door to it. Remember old Jake Carter and Alma? Remember them, buddy? Going over there getting them bologna sandwiches and stuff at Jay Carter's North Side Market. I think y'all live close there.
Oh, that'd be good.
Me and Dwayne was in the same grade together. Do you see, is Dwayne doing all right? I'm talking to some people on Facebook. I told y'all tonight, I sold that to $5. Now remember, Sammy, this ain't for your grandkids. This will be for you and your girlfriend to play with. Or you and another adult. It ain't got nothing nasty on it. Just says something about a drunk neighbor or something like that. But yes, definitely watch The Chosen. I want you guys to be Christians with me. I want y'all to believe in Jesus with me. That way, when we all do one of these days, 100 years from now, we're all in heaven together. We can have fun. We can go, Chuck, we can go fishing there in that river of life, and just sit and talk for 100 years. And 100 years, there ain't no time there, so we can sit. We don't have to hurry up like we do around here when you're having to talk. And well, I ain't got but a few more minutes to stay. I got to go to work, or I got to do this. Ain't gonna be none of that up there. There ain't gonna be no time. There won't be no time in heaven. We can sit and talk. Me and Melissa Williams there, we'll sit and talk for maybe a couple 100 years, maybe 500 years. There ain't going to be no time in heaven, guys. Once we leave this world, time don't exist no more. Time is we got everything, a beginning and an ending to everything in this life that we do. There's a beginning of this broadcast at right around 7 o'clock. There'll be an ending of this broadcast whatever time we end it tonight. There's a start of a day and an end of a day. Everything is centered in our life around time. We got a doctor's appointment. We got a certain time to get there. Then there's a certain time the doctors has got to get us out of there so they can get another patient in. There's a time school can start back. And then on up in May, there'll be a time that school ends. There's a job to start and a job to finish. We join the Army, then we leave the Army. Everything is timed here. But once we die, time does not exist no more. So 1,000 years is like a day, and a day is 1,000 years. That's what God said. So we don't got to worry about time no more then. All right, guys, I need to get my next item up for sale here. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and do a knife. Y'all want to do a knife now? Now, remember the other night, I'd love to have a $20 starting bid on these knives. I mean, you can do ever what you want to do, but I'd love to save auction time, especially me not feeling good. This is a 3-bladed, really nice looking knife. I can finish up on my knives tonight. Now, some of them, once I get over and some others, you know, we'll say a $15 starting bid on them. These little nice knives. This is a false cutlery. It looks like an older one. And this is German stainless rotisserie. I call it rotisserie, but it's something. It says something else on it. That's a pretty little. What color would you say that is? A dark blue or a black? It's almost a dark blue, I guess. Maybe, yeah, it's a dark blue. I can see it now better on the screen. But isn't that a beautiful knife right there?
Nice royal blue.
Royal blue. The pen is blue, but it's 3-blade, never been sharpened, no box or nothing. But it's a beautiful knife right there, guys. 3-bladed, frost cutlery, absolutely gorgeous knives. No flaws whatsoever. Love to have at least a $20 starting bid on them because they get up over 20 anyway, and that'll save us some time in the auction. You know, from starting out at $2.50 and then going on up. You know, some of these brought up over $40 the other night, so $20 is not a bad starting bid on it. But that's what I'd love to have to start on them. They're worth that, worth more than that, and we'll see if we can get that going. I don't know who all my knife people are on here tonight. I got Darlene Manning. I got a bid over on YouTube for $20 from Darlene Manning. And if that's all they bring, that's fine enough with me, guys. I think they should bring more, but if they don't, they don't. And that'd be fine enough for me at $20. You got you a bullet knife. Oh, I've seen them before. Nice little knife, Twala. But there it is right there. I've already got a $20 starting bid, and if that's all they bring, that's all they bring. It just helps me out, you know, keep the auction rolling a little bit. I've got several more of these pretty nice. Bubba's out. George Clayton, where you at tonight? Sportsman Series. I've never seen one like this. Oh, it's a Remington. Oh, that is nice. Stainless steel. Got Remington on the blade. I got a nice one coming up. It's called the Sportsman Series. Got an R in the center. That's a nice little one-bladed knife. There's George Clayton coming there bidding against you, Darlene Manning. Nice little 3-blade knife. Like I said, this just saves me time. Gives me a little more time to talk. I don't know if y'all like hearing me talk tonight, but I really feel the Spirit of God in this place tonight. We may have half church and half auction tonight. I don't know. Oh, that's all right, Bubba. That's fine. I'm making a little bit of money with them starting at 20, so that's fine with me. Darlene Manning. Darlene, I've got some more pretty ones too, honey, okay? George Clayton, you want that? George, you're going to be tickled with some of these nice looks. They may not be cased nice or stuff like that, but I think they stand right up there with them. Just like this Remington knife right here. It's a well-made knife. I like the little logo they got on there. It's got Remington on the blade. Never been sharpened. They're old new stock is what I call them, or new old stock. Which is it? New old stock. But that's a one-bladed Remington. A nice size little knife to pack around in your pocket. 4 inches on the handle. You can see there it's got the little finger grips on it right there. It's a lock blade. Remington. I got a 22.5 bid on it also. I had a $20 bid over on Facebook. Now I've got 22.5 from George Clayton. George must be watching both feeds.
He's a multitasker.
He's a multitasker.
I will tell you.
I got 25 from Bubba over on Facebook. And then my next item that I've got coming up, guys, is called Wall Butt. It's beginners for ages 8 to 7, ages 7 to 12, 468 pieces.
Got 25 on
Building.
Facebook.
Do what?
Got 25 on Facebook. Got 27.5 on YouTube.
Got 27.5 on YouTube. But don't sound like Bubba George is listening to Tiff.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, huh? You were reading that.
I've got it's a learning STEM in Child's Play. It's building, coding, playing, robot. Oh, it teaches kids coding.
Ah.
Oh, Tiff has been. Now Tiff is doing the bidding. That's funny. Probably not funny to George. Oh, there Tiff's bidding $30 on the knife. That's not even Bubba bidding to get you, George. That's his wife. Now looking for 32.5. I'll show y'all how good this snaps down.
Oh, it's got a little hole there too for a leather piece to hold on to it. Like a lanyard or something.
Oh yeah, it's got a little place there where you can run a lanyard through it. It's got a little.
Yep.
India just pointed that out where you can run a lanyard through that.
Like a rivet.
Oh, she's the one on Facebook. But anyway, there it is. I'm gonna see where we go from there. But I was showing them the next thing I got up for bid. This is called Wall Butt Mind Sim Inventions Making Robot Friends. 468 pieces. Teaches building, coding, playing, robot inventor.
32.5 on YouTube.
32.5 on YouTube. $32.5 on YouTube. $35 on Facebook. And I'm going ahead and putting what I'm selling next in the background. George Clayton is out. Tiffany, you got it. $35. Thank you, George, for bidding nobody. I've got some more nice ones, but I'm sort of switching up tonight in between different things. This is a cool item right here. coding to score, learn to program.
Regular price $70 on.
Regular price is $70
Amazon.
on Amazon. Coding to race, coding to score, learn
There's
to
one for
program,
100.
teaches kids how to program and stuff. This would be a great toy for ages 7 and up, I think. Yeah, 7 to 12.
468 pieces.
It'd
Same
be good.
one.
So it'd be good for the adult. Be good for the adult to learn if you want to try to learn coding. I tried to learn that coding one time, and it was pretty fun. Be nice for a young person to have besides a video game.
You can control it with an app or the remote.
What about that, Vanish Brown? Jennifer, my daughter, was watching. She might like to get that for Brantley. Tiffany, you're so welcome. I want everybody. It was Tiffany's birthday yesterday. Everybody wish her a happy birthday, belated happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
She was. Bubba had scopes and stuff done yesterday too, so she was stuck at the hospital all day, just like India was. I think her and India talked back and forth.
I think it was he had to reschedule or something.
And he had to reschedule. No, I think he got some stuff done. Then he's got to get.
Something or another had to be rescheduled.
But it was her birthday. But she did get to order out, and got her some roast beef with gravy and stuffed mushrooms, Mama.
Ooh.
Bubba got her to order, had her to order her birthday dinner out, and she had a roast beef with gravy and mashed potatoes and stuffed mushrooms. So I'm glad you got to her favorite meal she got to eat. So I'm talking to Bubba's wife over on Facebook, everybody. I can't believe the people that's got grandkids won't bid on this right here. I'm fixing to put a buy it now on it. It's $70 on Amazon. I'm going to put $20 on it.
There you go.
$20 buy it now, and it's $70 on Amazon regular. I think they've got a special price on it, 40 some. It was regularly priced 70 some, and I think what India just showed me, they made a special price on it, 40 some. So $20 would be even half price of Amazon special. So I'm putting $20 buy it now on it. I need a chair.
I'll get you.
I'll get it. I must have a recliner in here. That would be great price, guys.
I left your chair outside, hon.
That's not a starting bid, that's just a buy it now. You buy it at that, guys. I'll have to get me a pillow in a minute. You buy it at that, $20. That's not a starting bid. First one says $20. Sammy Simpson's going to take it, of course. Sammy, now that would be good for your grandkids. Or even you to sit around on one of them sleepless nights you have like me. Every time I walk this way, I get lightheaded.
Sit down for a minute.
Because of the floor. Now these rings are none of these rings are gold or anything, are they?
May have sterling, but I don't have my loop, and it's dark
I got
in
my
here.
loop.
Okay.
We're going to sell some either costume rings.
The majority is costume, yeah.
The majority is
Not all.
costume
Not
rings.
all.
So y'all can bid what you want to on them. They'd be nice little rings about, this is size, I will look on them. That's size 7.5. And I'll see if it's sterling. It's not, and it is adjustable. This is one of them little adjustable rings. But it'd be a pretty ring to wear just for one night. And especially if your name starts with an F. It'd still be a pretty ring, size 7.5, but it is adjustable. It does pull apart a little bit, I think. Yes, it is. So buy it for, somebody started me out at $5 on that pretty little ring. It is costume, it's not sterling silver, but it is a pretty little ring. I'm going to mix it up tonight a little bit and put a little jewelry in. I don't want nobody getting bored with nice or other stuff like that. I try to keep my auctions exciting as much as I can. Let's just do a $5 buy it now on it then. On that ring right there, a $5 buy it now. Size 7.5 if you don't adjust it. It's got some pretty stones on it. You might know somebody their name starts with an F or their last name is an F. Frida or Freddie or last name Frog or Friendship. It could stand for a friendship ring. F could stand, give it to somebody, say that means friend. That's you're my friend. That F stands for friend. But only $5 buy it now on that costume ring. Anybody that wants it. And I'll be checking out another ring here. Nobody wants that ring. Won't tarry long. This is a set of earrings, guys, and it's still got the tag. They were $29. They were $29. Little two-piece set of earrings. Beautiful amethyst. Little set of earrings. Y'all bid what y'all want to on it. Y'all seen the tag at one time? They cost $29. Beautiful set of little earrings right there. They're amethyst, God's color. Little dangle earrings, hook earrings. Y'all bid what y'all want to on them. I love to have a little auction bidding going on too during the auction. That's why we call it an auction. Once I get bidding started, I'll lay it down and be looking for the next item that we got. Once I get a starting bid, you can see the price that was on there. They cost 29 bucks. Be a nice little set of hoop earrings somebody could, or not hook earrings, that somebody could wear. They dangle. They got a real nice shine to them, a real nice color, transparent purple amethyst. I'll go ahead and lay them down. There they are right there. You guys can bid or not bid. It's up to you. May not have no jewelry people on here tonight, and that's fine. I was just trying to shake it up a little bit. It's February birthstone, Darlene said.
Got 5.
I got Tiffany in at $5 on it. And I'm going to sell them. Nobody else is bidding. I've got a 7-inch copy of a diamond tennis bracelet. It's not sterling silver, but it is beautiful. It's costume, but it's not faded, or it's not rusted up or flaking or anything like that. It's a copy of a diamond tennis bracelet, 7 inches long. Beautiful little piece right there.
Well made, solid.
Well made. It's got a good looking clasp on it. That's why I was looking close to see if it said sterling on it, but it doesn't. So we're selling it as costume.
They must be hiding that mark really well, or it's not on there.
I could not find a mark. The way it looked to be.
It is pretty.
Little tennis bracelet there, guys. Y'all bid what you want to on it. Don't be ashamed to bid low. I don't care. This is an auction. Now, I've got a knife that's similar to the one I just sold. That was a 3-blade. But this is a 2-blade false cutlery. Just like the one that I think either George bought it or Tiffany bought it. This is sort of a one that's got the same color and everything, but it's a 2-blade. Be coming up next. I got $2.50 bid from Sandy Boardman on the tennis bracelet. And I won't tarry long. We'll sell it for that if that's what it brings. $3 will be the next bid. But y'all seen the knife that's coming up. Get ready. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. It's got all the same markings on it, but it's a 2-blade. $3, Darlene Manning on the tennis bracelet. Now we got some bidding going on. That's what I like to see, guys. Come on in there. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. I got that feeling in a song. So let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Yeah, we got some bidding going on now. We're up to $5. Like to see the auction. I like to see that. I like to see that auction and go.
Where are you at on that 5? Because you got 2 bids on YouTube and Facebook.
No, Facebook. That's where she bought that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
neck
my bad.
Earrings. Yeah, that'll get you mixed up looking at that.
A little bit.
Everybody, if you didn't hear me on YouTube, it was Tiffany's Bubba's wife's birthday yesterday, so everybody was wishing her a belated birthday. She spent the time with her husband, her birthday, that was having same surgery sort of like I was. Oh, Darlene's trying to ag it on. Come on, Darlene, let's ag it on. Go, Sandy, go. Go, Sandy, go. She's telling her to come on, bring it on. I like that. I like that, Darlene. Let's see if she takes your bait. Oh, Bubba said it was her 100. I about stuck my hand in that knife I got open. Man, I need to be careful tonight. I about jabbed that up in my chest, that knife in my hand. Getting excited with Darlene. I sold that to Darlene. You couldn't ag her on, Darlene.
Oh.
I bet she didn't even turn 29. All right, look at this. It's a matching 2-bladed knife from that knife a while ago, India. Is it shaped any different? Same color. Same color knife, just like we sold to you a while ago. Was it George or Tiffany?
George.
George bought that one a while ago.
Yes.
The minimum bid on these are $20 to get them started.
You want a comparison?
On this is the one that it's a little bit different shaped. It is, but it's about the same color. About the same color knife that you bought. Same frost cutlery, same emblem and everything on it. Sort of matching, but it don't match. It's a different. I don't know what you call some of them. Congress. Some of them you call peanuts. Some of them you call pen knives, and I don't know all the terminology you use. But I got a 27.5. Got short windows in. I don't know how long I'll be able to go tonight, Mama, but I'm going to go as long as I can.
You got her rocking and rolling. You're doing great.
27.5, George Clayton. He ain't playing no reindeer games. His hidden's not on here yet to help me out saying about the reindeer games.
copper, look. Yes.
Copperhead. Oh, he said that's a copperhead. Thank you, Ralph. Now, I knew Ralph. Now, Ralph's my knife man. He can tell me what they are now. All right, we sold that one 27 and a half. George started out with the right number, and he got it. Now, guys, this has got no mark on it. It's an odd-looking knife. It absolutely has no mark on it. It's got brass. It's a weird-looking knife, or a pretty knife, whatever you'd call it. But it's a pretty long knife. Looks like it's about 5 inches handle. Yeah, about a 5-inch handle. It's got the white handle there, then 2 brass ends on it. Beautiful straight blade knife. I don't know what you'd call that knife. But it is not marked nowhere on the blade. I don't know if that makes it a handmade one. When it doesn't, they ain't got a stamp on it. I don't know what it makes it. It's not stamped China. It's not stamped Pakistan. It's not stamped USA. It's not stamped no brand name or anything like that.
Not right now. But here in about 30 minutes I might. Is that cool?
So
Hey, Arlen.
I got a $20 bid on it over on Facebook.
Back in the microwave?
Back in the microwave.
Where's that?
I set it on top of my side on the table. That's a funky looking knife, ain't it?
Yeah, it is a funky looking knife.
What's that called, Ralph Smith?
This is the kind of knife Kenneth was wanting.
Hmm?
That's the kind of knife Kenneth was wanting.
Oh.
I'll see which one he wants. That's one he told me to find him. So I won't sell. I may sell one of them. That doggone dog. Right. Can't come in here doing that remix. People think it was me. I'm gonna give that one to Kenneth. Ralph said that's a custom made knife. Oh, if, that's got a dog like Taylor on it. A canine dog. Pretty nice. We sold that one for $20 to Tiffany, Bubba.
Thank
It's a
you.
custom made knife. Thank you, Ralph. That's what I was thinking too. Now guys, look at this. My brother wanted me to find him some of these when I was in the mountains at the place that used to be my wholesale place. That's got a U.S. service dog on it. If you can make it up. I got it upside down? Yeah, I got it upside down. Looky there at that dog. It's got the American flag on it. And this is the kind of knife my brother was wanting to find. One that you hit a button and it does that. And you push the button back down. And they did not have any of these knives.
Never been sharp.
So these are hard to find. I'm saving one of them for my brother.
About 20.
I've had 2 of them. One of them has got Guns, God, and Glory on it. Guts, Gun, and God, and Glory, or something like that. I'm saving that one for my brother because I looked for one for him. This is what kind of knife he's been wanting. He even looked when he was down in South Carolina and could not find one of these that's got the button clip on it. It's not a switchblade to where it comes out. It's just got the help button like you would hit it, like you would do a thumb switch. It's just got the button to help people to get them open. But I've got a $20 starting bid on it. It's the only one I got, and Got the puppy dog on it there.
Looks like a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd, sort of like Taylor. Rick Butler. If Rick Butler's on here, y'all have a hard time buying that knife. I'm a-telling you. My good old buddy Rick Butler, he might be in training or something. He's training to be a trainer.
Is he a shepherd or a Malinois?
Huh?
Is Taylor a shepherd or a Malinois?
I don't know. I think it's a German Shepherd. Rick's K9 dog. 2750 from George Clayton. George has got into bidding these odd numbers now. I'm glad you didn't say 2759.
He's feeling fresh.
Oh, Bubba and them bid, Tiffany, you better wish Bubba was still bidding, George.
They both
Tiffany
did.
just jumped up to 35. That's Tiffany over on Facebook. That's not Bubba. Tiffany told Bubba to let somebody else have knives tonight, and then she started bidding. I think that's funny.
Must be them breaded mushrooms.
But that is the only one like them. That is pretty neat. I like that. George, thanks for bidding, buddy. You tried. That goes to Bubba and Tiffany. But I had another one. I'll show it to y'all, but I'm not going to sell it. Because $35, I'd rather, we was talking about family a while ago. This is another one, the only one I got like it. My brother I went all over that place looking for one of them. And if he happens to have found it, I'll let the backup bidder get this if they want it. But I don't think he's found one. He's going to be tickled when I tell him I got him one. They do have a belt clip on them too, by the way. I didn't even show that. I was so excited about the button.
Honey, these have buttons too.
Wait a minute.
This has a button too. I'm pretty sure that's what those are for.
Whoa, I got more of them, guys. Never mind, India didn't
I'm
see
pretty
them.
sure that's what those buttons are for, hon.
Yeah, wait a minute, I've got more.
Look, this one does it too. This one does it too.
I've got more of the ones with the buttons. Oh, that one's got a lock.
That one, he's got a fist in the. He's got a fist.
Oh, a fist in the
He's
air.
holding up a fist in the air.
That's like Trump had when he got shot.
That was.
But that was before that.
This was
That was
made
before. These were made before.
What are you gonna do with that now?
I don't know. These
Keep
were.
this one for Kenneth. Keep that
Keep
one.
that
for
one
Kenneth.
for Kenneth?
Yeah.
Okay, let me keep that
Because
one
you gotta
for
do.
Kenneth.
You gotta do.
That's what I'm going to do.
That sounds
Now,
good.
now I've got these others. Let's sell them at
Can you believe
$35.
that with the
Um,
fist on it?
I've got one. You can tell me if you want the one with the fist on it. That was before Trump got shot and held up his fist. It does the same thing.
Is there a name brand on those? Button knife. I'm gonna call it a button knife. I
No.
don't know what it's called.
It's got a little lock. Fix that for me. Tiffany wants that fist one. Watch it come out on you. Now, Bubba's Corner said the fist, the one with the fist.
What about it?
That he wants it.
Are you gonna rebid those? You're gonna sell them at the 35?
35,
Of course,
yeah.
okay.
And I don't know if he wants the one on the table too.
Okay,
At
so we're
35.
taking off the German Shepherd.
No, he wants the German Shepherd. I sold that separately.
Oh,
honey.
okay.
That was
this
sold
is gonna
separately.
be Button open.
That was sold separately. These are just ones that you found over there.
Fist,
And then I've got another button one that's
pocket knife.
that's like that. I got another button one like that. Two more times to Bubba and Tiffany at 35 each.
Okay.
Now I've got this one here that we'll just go ahead and start the bids on it because it's just a wooden handle one, but it does have the button.
Guns and goods.
Y'all just missed me doing it.
Button.
And I saved one of the ones with a fist for my brother.
Perfect. That worked.
And they said,
great.
thank you, George, over there. I'll just start that one out at 20. Y'all can bid it out. It's got the clip on the back of it. That's a pretty well made knife there. Let me see. It just says stainless on it.
Wooden handle.
I got a $30 starting bid on it.
Open.
Tiffany may let you have that one, George. We'll see if they're nice and let you have that knife. Y'all let George get that knife. Y'all got the other button ones. Let George grab one of them. Y'all do what you want to do. Alright, good. George, I got you one, buddy, for 30. But I like that one with the fist raise. That was sort of prophetic. Wait till Kenneth sees that. I would say that for Christmas, but better not. There wasn't no more of them hit over here, was there? That was a button knife. No.
Unless they're in there upside down, which I don't believe so.
No. I'm going to take the rest of these, and I'm going to, on these right here, I'm going to do choice.
Have fun.
I'm going to do choice to speed up the auction,
Okay.
to have some other stuff. I'm going to show them one at a time.
Let me hold it. Hold them up.
Guys, I'm going to show these one at a time, and this is going to speed the auction up. These are my pretty nice. Then I've got some other nice that we won't quite need 20 on them, I don't think, but I'd love to have a $20 starting bid on these. And India's going to show them to you. I'll open them up, tell her what they are,
Can we open them?
and she will show you. You can help folks start opening them.
Yeah.
And I'll look at them with the loop and tell you what they are.
Ozark.
Ooh, that's a Winchester, Mama. Show that one first.
Okay.
And that's a Winchester. You're going to do choice. I need a $20 starting bid. That's an Ozark Trail.
I'm gonna point
Two-bladed.
this camera down a little bit and see if we can
Tilt
get
it down a
some-
little bit and then just start laying them. Ooh, this has got, ooh, I like this knife. This will bring 40. This is a false cutlery. I want you to show this one next. And it's got that German stainless rotisserie on it too. That's a pretty knife. This one will hit 40.
Winchester. Number
All
one.
right. This is one of the false cutleries like we were selling a while ago for whatever they brought. But this has got a beautiful handle on it. And look at the blade on it.
Number one. This is number two. Two blade.
I've already got a $20 starting bid.
That's got that like looking like a straight blade sort of thing going on there.
Kathy
That's
said that my family's auction benefit, which they're doing for me because I don't know how much of all, I can't read down
I
there.
got it.
How much of all this I've got to be all.
Where did it
So they're doing a benefit for me. It's we've not had a benefit since we've been going through this, and I didn't ask them to do it. They're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. It's going to be at the Catholic Church, August 24th at 5 p.m. They're going to be food selling, things like that. Now that's a false cutlery, guys. Beautiful. Show them the blades on that.
This
Isn't
is
that-
what looks like a straight
Yeah.
blade.
But they're having that.
Number two.
I'm not saying that we was without help during the last year and a half. I had some of you good people that
Number
sent.
three? Oh, this is number three.
That's a Remington there.
This is an Ozark Trail. This is not a Remington I have. Two blade. Nice. Nice knife here. Number three. What you got?
Rough Rider.
Okay.
Rough Rider. Y'all start bidding. This is going to be
I
choice.
got 20 with Darlene on
Ooh, this
YouTube.
that's a nice cross cutlery here. Solid and steel on this next one.
This is number 4. 2-blade.
I just told them over on YouTube, Kathy. Somebody can type it in over there for me.
Rough Rider, you said on this one? Is that what the RR is?
Yeah, that's Rough Rider. That's number 4.
It's number 4. Here, I'm just going to set it up
Put them
here
in line.
in front.
Number 4, and then just spin
Well, I
it.
didn't have...
Then spin the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wanted them all on the camera.
Well, they can be on the camera in a
Oh,
minute.
here, let me do this. We'll just sort of squeeze them in together.
Well, you got a bunch to go here.
Oh, okay.
They'll get on the camera here in a second.
Here we go. This is number 5.
What did I say that was?
I believe this is a Frost Cutlery single
Cross
blade.
cutlery with a solid and steel on it.
Got that beautiful wood tone.
And this must be a custom made knife because it has no markings on it. And I think that's what Ralph Smith told me. It's a 2-bladed custom made. And this is another custom made that looks like a Barlow with absolutely no markings on it.
5. This is number 6 coming up.
I think there's going to be food like hot dogs and stuff served and cooked. And then they're taking donations as far as items and stuff to auction off. Troy, my neighbor, is going to be doing the auction. Hopefully I'm not in the hospital or up at Louisville. I'd love to be there to be able to thank everybody personally. But like I was saying a while ago, it's not like we went through a year and a half with nobody helping us. We had some of you good people that sent us a check during that time, and I dang forgot that. I didn't ask for anything, never did. But we had some of you good people that sent us a check in the mail.
Just joining us on the auctions.
And just joining us on, helping us on the auction and buying stuff from us on the auction helped us get through that time.
Number 7.
But we had a lot of you good people that from the kindness of your heart, you sent us a check in the mail or sent us something through PayPal. And we had people here in Allen County and Scottsville that done the same thing, that brought us a check or gave us cash. I would name people off, but I don't think they want me to name them. I mean, you can put this camera up there and circle them. Right here, baby. And let me turn it.
I think.
You just start to count again. Just number them again.
1.
And I've only got a $20 bid, guys. And this one knife right here, we know y'all want it. That Frost Cutlery. But we're at $20.
2.
And that's all of them to choose from on that particular set of knives. And then we'll do that again in a minute on the other
3.
knives we got. Some of them are more practical knives
Number 3.
instead of pretty knives.
We're going to do number 4. If I messed up the numbers earlier. 4 on the cream. This is number 5.
And I've got other items too, guys, for tonight.
Number 5 on the wood grain. Number 6 on the multicolor wood grain. Ooh. And number 7
I don't know what that was.
on that single blade. My newspapers.
Alrighty. Now I'm going to spin them around. Let me see if the cameras are on them. We're at $20.
Okay.
One of them is a Winchester, right, Mama?
You named off the brands.
I think one of them is a Winchester.
It looks like this 3-blade one might be it.
I don't know which one. I
No,
think
you said Ozark. You said Winchester as you gave it to me, and it was Ozark Trail.
it's Ozark Trail, not Winchester.
This is a Wild Turkey handmade.
I thought one of them.
Did you read that to him?
No, I didn't. Oh, Wild
This
Turkey.
is a 3-blade, hun.
3-blade.
This blade was down in there.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a 3-blade. And you've got to show that again.
Honey, this is
It's
different
Ozark
here.
Trail. I don't think one of them was Winchester.
That says
was it?
Wild Turkey Handmade Collection.
One of them wasn't a Winchester, was it?
I believe it said Ozark Trail, hun.
Wait a minute, I may have a Winchester here. No, I got a Remington. I've got a Remington. I'm gonna show. I got a Remington. I'm gonna
There it
hand you
is. Wild Turkey
the Wild Turkey
Handmade Collection.
handmade collection.
And it's got a
3-way.
number
I'm at
on
22
here.
and a half. But I've got a Remington. Andy's gonna show. That's a pretty nice one. I'm gonna put with that group too.
3CR 13. And that's the only markings on that one. That's this one here. Wild Turkey. And that one is
Put that Remington up there.
5.
That'll be
This is number 8. The Remington 200 year.
Remington will be number 8. And if you forget the numbers, don't worry about it. Just go back and tell me which one you want.
200 year.
200-year Remington. That's about like a Winchester, Darlene. But I'm at 22 and a half, guys. Don't let them get the one you want. Let's start the bidding now. That's all I'm putting up there. I'll let India spin that around. I'm gonna sit down and rest a minute. I'm not feeling
I
real
can't
good.
twist my body like that.
Just spin the thing around now. If the camera's on, baby. You could have moved the camera around. Instead of twisting you. That camera's made to move, not your back. I'm at $30. Choice on them, guys. And then I promise you guys I'll put something else up besides nice. Then I'll have another run at nice here in a minute.
Number 1.
Bubba and Tiffany's out. We're at $30. There they are. India's showing to you right now.
Number 2.
And we're fixing to wait about 15 seconds. Looking for 32 and a half. George might say take them all.
Number 3.
They're all worth that. I didn't even see that custom made 3-blade that India's talking
Number
about.
4.
Turkey custom handmade. All right, 5 seconds. I got me a pouch in my mouth and I shouldn't even have them in my mouth.
Number 5.
Cause the syrup built up in my throat.
Number 6.
And we sold them.
Number
Choice
7.
on them. Our backup bidders will be as follows.
Number 8 with
Bubba and Tiffany and then Darlene Manning.
Number 8 with
Never retract your bid because you were the backup bidder, Darlene. Unless you didn't care nothing about none of them. I got George to get a pick out the nice, and I'll go ahead and let you get over there, Mama.
There we go. Number 1, starting right there.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Take your time. George wants the Remington number 8. We gotta wait till he gets done. Gotta wait till he gets done. He got number 8. We gotta make sure he says he's done. And then I'll go to Bubba and Tiffany. Number 1. I'm surprised George didn't get number 2. And then number 3. George is done. So Bubba and Tiffany next. Let me start it over. Take y'all's time. Thank you, George. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7. Looks like pinkish color. Take y'all's time. It's done 8:30. Take your time. Number 1, number 2, 2, 3, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to rename them again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm surprised nobody took that turkey custom-made 3-blade there. We renamed them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because I can't remember what they were. 1. So Darlene, you're next. And I think she was wanting a Winchester. Pass. Thank you, Darlene. Anybody else want any of the nice at $30? Anybody else is up? If not, somebody start me in at $20 and we'll go again on the remaining 4. Somebody start me in at $20. They're worth that. Somebody start me in at 20. The next bunch of nice I put up there, you can start it. We'll have a free-for-all and some bidding on them. I got a $20 starting bid. That's close enough for me. Let's just sell them at $20. George, do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4? These are the ones that nobody wanted or didn't want at 30. So we're just gonna pass them out at 20. Give y'all done me good on the $30 bid, so I'm gonna do y'all good on a $20 bid. George, there's number 1. Number 2, if you need us to pick them back up and show them to you again, we will. I know he's probably gonna take that one. Yep, he took 3 and 4. That leaves 1 and 2 left. I don't even remember what they were. I'll have to look at them again. I think this one was a Rough Rider. Maybe. Yeah, this one was a Rough Rider, guys. These are well-made knives. Them Rough Riders are well-made. They're right up there with Case. And I think this... We did have a Winchester, Mama. I did have a Winchester.
Number 1 is the Winchester?
Darlene Manning, I did have a Winchester.
Number 1's the
Number
Winchester.
1 was a Winchester, honey. Yeah, you heard me right. I got to offer it to Darlene. 2000, engraved 2000, what's that say, 6? That knife's almost 20 years old already. I did, Darlene, do you want that Remington? I think at $20.
Winchester.
Winchester. Darlene, it was. Yes, Darlene wants it. So that leaves me with the Rough Rider at $20.
And that would have been the $20 bid or $30 bid?
$20 bid.
Perfect.
Because we started it all over again. So you're lucky nobody took it. They might have took it if they knew it was the Winchester. I thought I called off Winchester. India.
My bad. I had the Ozark Trail in my
She
mind.
had the Ozark Trail on her mind. But you got that at 20, and I've got that Rough Rider left at $20, guys. I'm surprised nobody's took the Rough Rider because them are well-made knives, aren't they, Ralph Smith? They're right up there with Case. I'd put them right up there in the category of one of these days. I think Rough Riders are going to be your very highly collectible knives because they're well-made, got a good snap to them. I mean, good-looking knives. Rough Riders are. I'm surprised nobody's took that little two-bladed knife yet at $20. Yeah, they're nice knives, aren't they, Ralph? Rough Riders. One of these days, I think I would suggest, this is my prediction, buy up all the Rough Riders you can, especially the rare ones. They're all well made. I've got that in my congestion in my throat. They're well. I can't even talk. I'm sorry, guys. They're well made, nice. And I predict that one day they're going to be right up there with Case XX knives. And the price is just going to keep going up on them. I've got a Rough Rider left, guys. $20. Nice little looking knife too. It's a one. I'm surprised nobody's took it. I'm gonna wait a few seconds see if somebody takes it. But I'll have another selection. Yeah, Ralph, they are. I think one of these days they're going to be highly collectible. Oh, the Rough Rider goes to Tiffany now at 20.
Okay, thank you.
But Ralph, I think one of these days they're going to be right up there with the Case XXs, and I think they're going to go up in value. Especially, you know, the weird looking ones, the colorful looking ones. All of them are. I mean, right now, I can sell some Rough Riders higher than I do Case knives. I think Case XXs are on the way down in value. I really do. I can see that. I'm sorry, guys. I can't hardly talk right now. I got some build up in my throat. I've got several. Let me go ahead. I told you I was going to quit on the ice, but I got some of these for $8. I need to move them. Frost cutlery. I need to move a bunch of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 9 of them left. $8 a piece. I got to call Kenneth in a minute and tell him. I'll tell him live on the phone. They're at church right now. I'll tell him live on the phone that and one of these nights I'm gonna have my brother. He started back preaching. One of these nights on YouTube, I'm gonna have him come and I'm gonna have him preach to y'all. I got that announcement to make. One of these off nights, I'm gonna have my brother on here preaching to y'all. I'll do another sermon sometime or another. And then I'm gonna have my daughter. She has got into the facial creams, the making them homemade. Y'all saw the link to her website. Go to it. I don't know if anybody's got a copy of that link that they can put on both pages to go to my daughter's website for her soaps. It's really a hobby for her, and she's not making a lot of money on it, probably none. She's just a hobby. She loves to make them. Yeah, I'm going to have him up here and have him one night on Facebook and YouTube doing live sermon for y'all. I'll tell him that on the phone. I'll embarrass him. But he's done said he would. And so we'll make him an appointment to do that. And maybe I'll sing on the guitar a little bit, get my throat a little better. And then we're going to have my daughter up here doing a show with all her soaps and her creamers and everything like that. She'll bring some live that we can ship, and then she'll promote her website too. And she's got, they're made out of the most natural basic ingredients. Some of you got some bars of her soap. I just brought a few of them at one time and sold them. She gave them to me to sell. And she said, Daddy, don't even worry about the money. So I thank her for that. I think it was $60 worth that she gave me. But I'm going to have, would y'all like her to do a whole show? We'll have the setup back here with her soaps in the background. And have her doing the presenting and showing y'all how we may even have her to make some while she's alive. Wouldn't that be nice to see her to bring her stuff and to make a batch of the soap while we're live? We'll set her up a table and everything, and I may have actually 2 cameras going. And I'll be over there operating the cameras. India will be doing the clerking, and I'll be operating the cameras and just switching back and forth and stuff. That'll be fun. Sort of like a QVC show. Would y'all like that? Maybe even have her to make some of it while she's live. That'd be a great. I like that idea. It's involving my family and my daughter. It'll help her out, and you guys have been wanting me to put some of her stuff up on here. But I think that'd be a fun little show to do one night. Be a good memory to make. Yeah, Twila, and she don't got it priced too high. And it's really good soap, and she's doing like facial cream, hand cream. She's got guy soap. I think she's selling on Amazon. She's selling on her own website, and she's going to sell on Uncle Jed. Yeah, that would be neat to watch her take some, make it, and cut it up. And there's a link over on to her web page for y'all can sort of see over on Facebook. And if you can put that link over on YouTube, would be good too, Tiffany. But there it is that y'all can go to her website. But anybody want these at $8 a piece? They're nice little knives. And make a good Christmas present. They're false cutlery. Got the big buck right there. It's got a buck deer right there. Probably that one you had that night that had a buck on it was probably a false cutlery. And there it is on YouTube, guys. The link. Y'all can copy that link, click on it, and save the page. And check her page out with some of her soaps and creams and things like that. And we are going to have her do a show. And plus I'm going to have Kenneth preaching one night. Might as well make good use of her channel. And get the glory of God tuck out there. So I think I'm going to try to call Kenneth right now. Is that door open? Let me put, anybody want any of these? I'm going to leave that up there for a minute at $8 a piece. I need to sell 9 of them. If you take all 9 of them, I'll give you a bid. He's not home from church yet, guys.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying...
Not home from church yet. I got to tell him about the knife I got him. That knife's going to be worth something one of these days with that fist in there. Because that was pre that happening. That's him calling right now. Hey, you're live on the air, okay?
What?
You're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
I got you on speakerphone. Everybody wants to ask you something. They want to know. They want to know if you'll come and preach on the show one night.
Yeah, I will.
All right, y'all hear that? I'm gonna have my Ralph Smith said they definitely want to hear you.
Who did?
Ralph Smith and Beth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work.
You know Ralph and Beth, don't you?
I think so. Yeah.
I think you went hunting with Ralph, didn't you? Ralph is that's Valerie's sister.
That's who?
Valerie, Kenneth's sister, Beth is.
Yeah. I went hunting with
Brian,
him. Yeah.
Brian's what his name they call him.
Yeah.
He just said Brian on there.
Yeah.
They said everybody's saying they're going to
Where
be
they
listening.
live at now?
They live
Where
out
they
in
live at?
they live in Arkansas now, doing real good out there. Remodeling,
Yeah, I know that.
redoing houses and selling them. Then I think Beth started their little store. But there's something
Oh,
else.
they did?
there's something else that I found for you. What did you have me besides brass knucks? Besides brass knucks in the mountains, what did you have me looking?
I'm a
What?
preacher. Don't be asking me stuff like that.
besides that, what did you have me looking for in the mountains?
Just a nice pocket knife.
But what kind?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you remember a push button.
Yeah, one of them. The one wouldn't be wearing in my pocket.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
I got a push button knife here. Listen at it.
Oh,
Well,
what are you selling?
have I got it locked? No, there, did you hear it?
Yeah, you selling it?
No, I had a bunch they sold. Oh, that locks the blade. That locks it right there, that one little button.
I didn't want no brass knucks.
He didn't want no brass. He wanted some of the paper for a paperweight. Remember, guys, I sold them one night. I better not say that on here because they'll cut me off.
The safety one's one I wanted.
The safety ones they call them paperweights. I sold them on here before as paperweights. That's what he wants. But anyway, I've got you, and guess what it's got on it, Kenna?
What?
You're not going to believe what it's got on this knife.
What-
It's got
what
your
is
it's got your belt clip, of course, and it's about 5 inches long. It's got
What's it got on it?
a fist holding a flag.
A what?
A fist holding a flag up in the
That'd
air.
be nice.
Up in the
How much
air.
is it?
I'm giving it to you.
Oh, well, I'll be with
Listen.
taking. I gotta bring you your cap too. I got you in South
Listen,
Carolina.
listen though. You know what Trump did when he got shot, right?
What?
You know how Trump held his fist up in the air when he got shot?
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
like,
yeah, that are good.
but this knife was made before that.
Oh, it was?
It was made before that happened. Let me show everybody again on camera. Bubba's the only one that got one of them. That's the fist that Trump had raised, and it's around a flag. This was made before that happened. No telling what
Yeah.
this knife is worth. We
No,
sold them
I
at.
don't
We had one other one just like it that sold for 30. Bubba got it. Bubba's Corner got it. But if I'd had 100 of these, I probably could have sold them all tonight.
Excuse me.
Where'd you find them at?
That's the bunch that when I went picking the other day and got that load of knives from Owen.
I've got two things I'm bringing you. Yeah, you'll love both of them. I ain't gonna tell you what the other is.
Okay. Well, I've got to get off here and finish up my auction. I'll call you back after the auction.
Okay.
But Kenneth-
Brass knucks. Are you kidding? Over the radio? Are you kidding? I wouldn't want no brass knucks.
Y'all, I was just playing about that. No, I wasn't. He wanted paperweight. He wanted paperweight ones. He did. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want no paperweights.
But somebody done told me they know where they can get you some. He said he was going to use. He said he was going to use them against y'all. Anyway, he's aggravating Sandra. But he's tickled to death to get that push button knife. And anyway, did anybody take any of these? He wanted them just to say he had a pair, not to use them. Just like for paperweights, to sit on a desk or something like that, or to use as a Bible marker. That embarrassed him, guys. Me asking him preach and telling him brass nuts. I better quit saying that. YouTube will cut us off. We better erase that. He was embarrassed to death. He didn't want them to use or for protection, although I guess they would be good for protection. He wanted it, just to sit around, just to, like I sold them on here before, and they was called paperweights. It's what they did. They called them paperweights. Anyway, nobody wants any of my knives. I've got 9 of them left. They are serrated. I've got 9 of them left. They sold for $8 a piece. That's $72. That's $72. I can sell all 9 of them for $50. I'll sell all 9 of these for $50. That's a $22 saving. I'll sell all 9 of them for. I just want to get rid of them. I'm going to move them. I'll sell all 9 of them for $50. They're nice knife, cross cutlery knives. What is that? A little over $5 a piece. I'll sell all 9 of them for $50. False Cutlery, pretty good sized knife. That's not a small knife. I'll sell all 9 of them for $50. Give them out as Christmas gifts. Whatever you want to do. Birthday gifts. Sell them, resell them, resell them for $10 a piece. Make you a little bit of money. Sell them 12 or 15 a piece. I don't care. $50 for all 9 of them. If not, we'll sell them another night at $8 a piece. All right, raise your cotton picking sights. We have these balls fly, the Indy Look. These are the balls that fly over your hand. 3-pack flying balls. You got a charger with them. They're the kind that float. Remember them, guys? There they are right there. Only one I got, the flying balls. Kids love them. Oh, feel good. Kids love them, guys. Kids do love them. Finally got some of that out of my nose. Y'all bid on them. Sammy Simpson, them be good. Your grandkids would love them. They float over your hand. I don't know how high they go. They float pretty high, don't they? All around the room, maybe, or something.
I have no idea. I've never had them. Never seen them.
Tactile sense, self-confidence. We will take you degree together over a fine time. Yeah, we've had them where they float. Got them in units. They plug in, charge, and they float up in the air by themselves. Fun for kids to have. Or adults.
The ones we had, it was like a...
Oh, I remember, yeah. Yeah, these are a little different. I got a $5 starting bid first from Sammy Simpson. I got $8 from Sammy Simpson. He went ahead and bid again. I got 9 from Darlene Manning. Come on in there. Tell him to come on. Tell him to bring it on, Darlene. I got 10 from Sammy. No, I've got 10 from Kathy Gillott first.
Sammy, I seen come in first.
Oh, Sammy came in first, Kathy.
I'm looking at the same screen you are too, right?
Oh,
okay.
Sammy did come in first, India said. So I need 12 and a half.
It was close.
It was close, but
she got 12 and a half.
She got 12 and a half now. Thanks for bidding, Darlene. Thanks for bidding. But I'm at 12 and a half. Need a $15 bid now, guys. 12 and a half to go 15. Got 12 and a half to go 15. 12 and a half to go. I'm trying to get my voice loosened up. But we got a lot of exciting things happening on our channel, on Facebook and YouTube. Got Jennifer coming up with her soap making stuff. Got my brother coming up to preach a sermon. I'm going to be trying to preach a sermon. I need to get as many in as I can while the devil's fighting me. Let him know that no matter what happens, I'll preach until my dying breath. Sammy's out, sold to Kathy for $12 and a half. Them be fun. Them girls will be chasing them twins of your grandkids. Well, hey, look what I got here now. Something good for the grandkids too. A dinosaur with a riding guy on it. Look. Got a little guy that rides on it. Ages 3 to 8. Jurassic World. Jurassic World. Only one I got. I think Sammy, I don't know if Sammy came back out as he was out, but I sold that to Kathy. So I don't know if Sammy was bidding on this at 15 or the other item.
On the other balls, he retracted.
He on the other balls. Sorry, Sammy. I seen where you set out, and I sold it too quick after Darlene was telling you to go. Sammy, go. You come and bid too late.
What's he do?
I mean, he bites at you.
Oh, he eats the people. Looks like he picks the person up. Is what he
Oh, he picks the person up. Yeah, picks the person up.
Snacks on a little lunch.
Different worlds, one system. Y'all bid her out, guys. I like to see a lot of people bidding. Watch my Facebook page. Okay, Sammy, we got you, buddy. Yeah, I done called them sold, hon.
Sammy said. Balls.
We're at $7. She asked me if I took Flomex the other day. Put that off, they'll knock me off the air, Mama. Hit that decline. Knock me off the air. We're at $7. Wow, that's going to be a steal on the Jurassic World. Probably a $20 or $30 item. I got 7. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. And we sold that for $7. Good buy right there. That's the cheapest. I think that might be the cheapest item we sold all night, ain't it, Mama? Guys, I've got this brilliant uncirculated, graded 1974 Kennedy $half. Brilliant uncirculated. I'm going to do a $10 buy now on it. It costs that much to send them off and get them graded. Sealed in a pack, $10. Brilliant uncirculated. Bill Horvath bought it for $10. I've got a few of these tack salt and ice left. $4 each. I think that's what I sold them for. Or was it $5, Mama? Let's do a special on them right now, $4 each. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Let's do a special at $4 a piece. Must be lagging. Yeah. Sammy, go out and come back in, honey. or go over to Facebook. Bill Horvath takes 2 of them. You go out and come back in, or go over to Facebook.
How much on those knives? $4 piece, you said?
$4 each. Special tonight. I got 3 of them left. I'm doing a special. I think I sold them for $5 the other night. But now, if anybody wants all 9 of these big knives, Frost Cutlery, at $50, I've got 9 of them left. You can get them. Yeah, they're sharp little knives. But if anybody wants these right here for $50, they sold for $8 a piece. But $50 will buy all 9 of these knives. They're real big, nice Frost Cutlery knives. I got a box of them left. $50. Make a little money on them, give them out for Christmas presents. Bill Horvath, do you want them for $50? The remaining 9 of them, that's just a little over $5 each. Anybody else? $4 each on these. That's all I got left of them.
Sold.
Sold $50 to Bill Horvath. All 9 of them.
But the other 2 were at 4.
What?
The other 2 first are at 4.
Yeah, the other 2's first at 4.
Okay, and then the rest of them.
I've got 3 left. I can pull them if nobody wants them.
So these are 4, and then the Park Ranger lot of 9.
The whole box is 50.
50.
Nobody wants no more of them. And we're gonna give away a prize tonight. Pickleballs. These will make good wiffle balls too for playing wiffle ball or letting the kids play ball in the house without breaking anything. These will be really good to use on the beach or just tossing them without kids getting hurt. You use them for pickleball, but you can use them for other stuff. They are certified and all that, certificate or whatever. I'm going to give these away as a prize tonight.
All right.
They'll be fun for the kids to have to play with, to throw back and forth. You don't got to get worried about them getting a black eye or a busted nose. That'll be a good little prize tonight. I got to get my phone. Indy's got to give me numbers. Now these are just for tonight. These are just for tonight, so I got to start out with whatever number we started with tonight. These are for people that's bought tonight. $48, $49.
Oh, for tonight?
Started out.
49.
49
And we are going all the way up to 79.
up to 79. Good luck, everybody.
66.
66 wins the wiffle balls. Good luck, everybody.
Number 66 is the button knives. This is the wooden handle one. George Clayton.
George Clayton gets to win some balls.
Woohoo!
Way to go, George. Give them out to a neighbor's kid or something like that, or play with them yourself. Be good, good exercise. You could learn to juggle, George. George has got to say here, you can learn to juggle. You can learn to juggle without breaking your furniture.
At
Hey
least they're
guys,
not serrated.
this is one knife. I didn't have no other knife. This is one knife that I didn't have no identical knives to it. This is just one knife. I've not sold any like it. I didn't have any identicals. I just had one of these. Oh, that is a nice looking knife. Whitetail cutlery. You can already juggle. Well, you can juggle with them, George. Send us a video. But that's the only one I had of them. I'm gonna let it get out. The only one I had of the white cutlery like that knife. It is a straight blade, not serrated,
What?
but it's the only one I had. Gentle folder is what it's called, whitetail cutlery. Only one I had like it out of all the knives I've sold in the last couple of weeks. Gentle folder is what it's called. But y'all can bid that one out. I've got two of these over there that nobody's ever picked up. Whose are them?
I'll have to look.
Eric Law?
I'll have to look.
I got $10. Who'd I get it first, Mama?
I did not catch that part.
I got
Sorry.
two $10 bids on that. I don't know who bid first.
I'm slacking.
I got a $10 bid on Facebook from Susan, and I got a $10 bid from George. So somebody break the tie for me. Either one of y'all. I have no idea. I only got one of them. Somebody break the tie for me. Okay, Susan broke the tie at 12 and a half. And what I've got coming up next is one of these. I've had some of these before. I think they brought $20-some. I've got two that somebody's not picked up. This is a new one that I got in. That's coming up next. George is out. We sold that to Susan.
All right.
But guys, I think this. I've got two of them. Two more of these. That $12 and a half. I got two more of these that I might be reselling next week or something. I got to figure out.
You can go ahead and sell them, and if it's someone that's not going to pick up, then we'll go ahead and move them. If it is,
Well, they've been here about a
awesome.
month. I think we ought to go. If we can sell them at $20 a piece,
Okay.
I've got three of them. I'm gonna go ahead and resell them. It's been over a month. They've not picked them up. They wasn't Dana's in them, was they?
No.
No. $20 a piece for these guys.
No, Dana.
I've got three of them.
Dana's stuff does
They're
not
the
get
fast
resold.
pair of darts that works off a battery. They shoot the Nerf darts. Be a great Christmas gift. What age? Safety foam bullet. I shouldn't have said that word. Electric. I ain't saying that word. I ain't saying that long word either. I may get kicked off for selling this. It's a Nerf thing. Okay. There's two more over there that's not been sold. That's been over a month. Been 2 months. Let me give y'all a good Christmas gift. I've got three of them. Let's do 50. Okay, let's do $15 a piece. Let me move these three. Great Christmas gifts. Charlie, you don't have to put clear on there, honey. But thank you for doing that. We don't do that. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying we don't have to have that because I'm always saying if it's sold or not. Don't get mad at me, cuz. I mean, if you want to, you can. It's all right.
It ain't gonna do you any good.
But yeah, you can put clear if you want to. It don't. I don't know why I even said that. I just don't like it when somebody puts bump, and I don't like it when somebody puts clear.
She's
It's
just
just a
trying to
pet.
help you out.
It's a pet peeve. She was just trying to help out. I know what she was doing. I just don't want her getting mad at me. $15 each, guys, on these fast Nerf things. Great Christmas gifts. Make a great Christmas gift.
Dana, I'll try to remember first thing in the morning and get your goodies together for you, baby.
I got 3 of them. I tell y'all what, if somebody will take all 3 of them to give for Christmas gifts, I will sell them at $30, all 3 of them. I will sell all 3 of them at $30 if somebody wants to get them for birthday presents, to have around, or even to resell. I will sell all 3 of them at $30. I want to move them. All 3 of them at $30. They should have be gone. Somebody should have done type 30 in there. Robin Severson, what about it? Twyla ain't saying nothing. Don't get mad at me, Twyla. Say something. Say hi, cuz, or something. Now, Twyla has an auction on Monday nights, guys. Y'all go watch her auction. She don't ship right now, but she sells some nice homemade necklaces, and she buys pallet stuff sometimes, and no telling what all good stuff she's going to have on there. On Monday nights about 5 o'clock. Plenty of time for you watch Uncle Jed. Nobody's going to buy them at $30 for all 3? Wow. I figured somebody would pick them up. Let's see what else. Oh, I got India stuff here. You want me to wait on that about shipping? Because shipping would be...
That's up to you.
Let me go ahead and grab... I've got something else over here. This is another sort of a Nerf thing. It's got a rubber stopper on it. And a dart. It's a super archery kit.
Oh.
3 years and up. 3 years old and up.
There's 10 arrows.
10 arrows.
It's got lights.
Got lights on it. A quiver.
Double shot. Hanging target.
Y'all bid it out.
Got 10.
$10 bid. Okay, Twyla. Anybody's got any leftover yard sale stuff, anything like that, take over and give to Twyla and Diane. Help them out. A lot of people has yard sales. They have a lot of stuff left over. Don't know what to do with it. I've had people call me and ask would I come and get it, and usually I don't. So I'll just send them your way, Twyla, next time. But if you have leftover stuff you need just clean out of your pantry or anything like that. Plus, remember, speaking of that, I've got 2 Samaritan boxes still left here in town where people put non-perishable food items in. I've not been able to put as much in there as I'd like to. India tries to get stuff in there, and if she overcooks supper, she puts hot dogs or stuff like that in there already cooked, or soup. We've not got to do a lot of that lately. If you clean it out your pantry with canned food or like macaroni and cheese or flour or anything like that, there's one sitting up in front of my old antique mall store, still there, and there's one in front of our house that you can put your leftover canned food or stuff like that in, and people pick that up just whenever they want to, whenever they're hungry. They don't got to fill out a paper. They don't got to give me a social security number. They can come at midnight if they want to, if they're embarrassed. Sold for $10 to Sammy Simpson. Or Twyla said she could meet for pickup in town. Anybody's got leftover stuff. Guys, I've got 2 Vietnam books that I'm going to sell. They're called Soldier, February 1971 and January 1971. It's during the Vietnam War. They're both, I'm selling them for one money. They've got articles, I guess, about the soldiers and things like that in there. And this was during the Vietnam War, 1971. I think that was during the Vietnam War. Got some fun articles from back in the day. You're getting both of those soldier books in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Vietnam books for one money. Oh, and there's another one at Jim McDaniel's Park. I forgot about that one. I thought it was, they still put food in it. I got a $3 bid on that, the starting of the books. Okay, Twyla, that'll be good. Everybody can come tomorrow. Don't come too early, or you won't see me, because I probably won't get to sleep tonight till late. What did I sell these masks for? $5.
I'd have to look on back options, but I can't leave this one and go to a different one unless you want me to.
Okay, thank you, George. Vietnam War officially ended May of '75. Thanks to Richard Nixon, right? If you're a Vietnam veteran, I want to say welcome home. You didn't get to hear that back then, but I'm saying it to you now. Welcome home, Vietnam veterans. Thank you for your service. We love you. You hear thank you for your service a lot, but you didn't get to hear welcome home from a lot of people. You heard derogatory remarks and was fed up on and everything else. Shame on those people. I'm sure they done got forgiveness for it. But I know that you guys probably forgave them, but you can't forget it. But thank you to all my Vietnam veterans out there. Welcome home, guys. You have to put up with Agent Orange over there and all the crap, the bureaucrat that the government puts you through. Has special rules to go by and all that stuff. And Herb Gillock was one that fought over at Vietnam. My brother-in-law that passed away a few years back, Kathy Gillock's husband that passed away a few years back, fought over there and was a proud, I think he actually fought in the Korean War too, in Vietnam, and I think he went over during Desert Storm. He was a soldier, a hero to me, a good patriot. All right, $3 to Sammy.
Excuse me.
We've got a great children's book here by Richard Scarry's, Best read it yourself book ever. Great for kids. Great for kids. Read it yourself. Big print. Great book. It's got a little bit of writing on the very back page there. Little kid had some fun with it, but it's not wrote on any of the pages that I know of. Great little hardback book for the kiddos.
Oh, yeah.
Best read it yourself book ever.
That's a golden book.
That's a golden book at that, guys. That's the biggest golden book I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 2.5, now I got a $3 bid. How many people we got watching, by the way, guys? I'm getting really wore out and tired. I went for 2 hours. Y'all bid on it. I'm at $4. Y'all bid it out. Dana will probably jump in on this too. I'll just warn y'all.
Did dishes and I don't know where it ended up.
And then I've got a Norman Rockwell book, the Thank You for the Welcome Home. Those brave men didn't get back then, Jerry. Most of my company served in Vietnam. I just missed it. You just barely missed it. Most of them did get back home. Most of them didn't get to hear that welcome home, but I'll tell you what they did get to hear, George. They got to hear welcome home from God, because they had some praying mamas and daddies back home. And those that didn't make it home, they got to hear welcome home, the best welcome home they ever get to hear up in heaven. I'm going to take that dust cover off there because it's in bad shape.
Okay.
These are the great paintings. Look, of Norman Rockwell.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy and Bubba's Corner is out.
Okay.
So we sold that to Dana for $8. Guys, I got the Norman Rockwell book up. And it's got all your great Norman Rockwell stuff in it. It's got all the nice Saturday Evening Post that he came out with. All of them, look. You could take them out and frame them if you wanted to. Page by page. Some I've not seen ever. You can take them out and frame them. Whole book of Norman Rockwell. Some reading stuff in there. Isn't that neat? Oh, there's one that folds out. Look at there, it's at.
Oh.
All the Norman Rockwell stuff. I got a $5 starting bid.
Rockwell's America.
Norman Rockwell.
Look.
And guys, while we're bidding on that, I'm going to give away this nice set of earrings. All those earrings, fashion jewelry. They're not sterling, but what's my number now, India?
Going to 85.
Including this item?
No, it's 86.
Go ahead and include this item.
86. Oh, yeah. Rockwell's America's book, yeah.
Go ahead and include it.
It's 85. Going to 85.
Oh, still 85?
Yeah.
63.
63 wins the free prize, guys. 63 wins the free prize.
That is the first button knife we sold to Phil Lambert. He said, I'll take the German Shepherd.
Bubba or Phil? Which one was it?
Bubba's Corner.
Bubba's Corner. You won the jewelry, Tiff. And Sammy Simpson won the Norman Rockwell book at $5. Sammy bought the knife at $5. Bubba's Corner's got to say here. They said here.
Sammy
They
bought
won
the
the nice
book.
jewelry.
At 5.
Guys, if you want to win a prize tonight, I'm gonna give away another prize. I've got a chance for you to do some
And then
buy it nows, cheap, $2.50 for the 4 balloons. I've got some that says congrats, $2.50. Give you a chance to do a buy it now. $2.50 says congrats. Tell me which one you want. Get your name entered in the drawing if you've not had a chance to buy anything tonight. I got several that says congrats. I got 2 that's got a big diamond ring on there. Tell me which ones you want. I got some that says happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Got several that says happy birthday on them. They're $2.50 a piece. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Then I got, this is a cool one right here. It's got the gaming thing. I've got 2 of those. And then I got Oh Baby. 2 that says Oh Baby. Give the earrings to Twala, India.
Alrighty.
Good deal. Anybody want any of the birthday things for $2.50? Anybody? Hey, I've got 16 of these left. $15 will buy them. I got 16 left. $15 for all of them. I got 15 of them left. 16 of them left. $15 will buy them. But don't offer me 10. Because you might take them home with you. $15 to take them home. If you offer me 10, I might take 10. The whole stack of them. You could do a little arch balloon with them. Ah, nobody's going to even offer me $10 on them? On all of them? I guess I'll try them another night. What else have I got here? Oh, I don't remember what I sold those triple layer masks for. I think $5. I've got a few of them left. They're triple layer. I used them at the hospital yesterday. I use them when I go out. They are triple layer. They're not them one little layer things. There's 10 of them in there. Triple layer. They're really good protection when you're sick, going around other sick people. I done gave some to Kathy so she can make sure everybody wears a mask around her. I started wearing them to keep from getting any kind of, and I'll really have to be careful when I do this one. They're going to take my immune system way down if we go through with that, if that happens. $5 a piece is cheap for them. Flu season will be coming up. I've got a few of them left. Tell me how many packs of them you want. Get your name entered in the drawing. The girls got me a some good gifts this evening, guys. They brought me some candy, some Red Hots, a little pillow, some caramel chews, some Andes, and brought me a little gift pack. Just that's a get well thing. That tickled me to death. I love my girls to death, all of my girls and my boys. They've been checking on me. Sandra Warden gets 1 pack of them. I got more, guys. I got more. $5 each. They're triple layer. 10 of them in there. I've used them. You can breathe through them pretty good. They're not to where you can't breathe through them. I don't know if I need to use some Sudafed or not, because she asked me, was I using Sudafed?
Mhm.
I don't know if she meant I need to be using it or I shouldn't be using it.
Hmm.
After this surgery, I don't know. Because that'll go down in my tubes. I don't even know whether to use Mucinex.
Hmm.
Did it say on there, keep using Mucinex on my
It
medicine?
says
Huh?
to continue previous medications. So I don't think it would hurt you to take either one, but you have
I
to
need
stay
like
away
some
from any.
steam. A vaporizer or something. Maybe a Benadryl wouldn't hurt. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? I'm gonna put this over here. I'm going to give a set of AirVibe earbuds away. Good luck to everybody. Am I at a different number now?
You went to 87? Oh, this will be, yeah, it's 87.
50.
Number 50, guys, wins the earbuds. AirVibes.
Frost Cutlery, single blade,
Fro-
pocket knife.
Pocket knife.
$25 to BC, Bubba's Corner.
Bubba's Corner wins another one. Gotta say here, you win the earbuds. You can use them when you're in the hospital or in the getting your scope done or whatever.
Woohoo!
Bubba's Corner coming there again. Go out and buy him a lottery ticket. All right, you feeling bad because you didn't win? Let's give away another set of them. Good luck, everybody.
75.
75 wins another set of the earbuds. I think they were about a $10 or $12 value. Probably retail for about 20 something.
Imagine X Dinosaur toy for 7. Chrissy and Phil, the other Lamberts.
The other Lamberts, Chrissy and Phil, what they win, the dinosaur, the little dinosaur that ate the guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're here, they win it. The Lamberts are on par tonight. And you know I feel bad, so I'm going to give away, this is a little different set. Same thing. These are AirVibe Sports. I'm going to give away another set of them.
So these are going to be
69.
69.
different ones.
69 different ones.
Pocket knife,
Pocket knife.
number 3. Bubba's Corner.
Bubba's Corner wins another set.
This one is
Oh my goodness, they are on par. They're going to say I got this rigged.
Alright, excuse me.
One set for Tiffany, one set for Bubba. I was trying to get out to somebody else. He said here.
Wait a minute.
He's on par.
It'd be one set for Tiffany. One set for Tiffany.
One set for Tiffany, one set for Bubba. Guys, I've got one of these left. I don't remember what I sold it for. I think it was $14, $15. I'm going to sell it for $10. I'm going to sell it for $10. Hey, Eric Bushman. I'm going to sell it for $10. George Clayton got it. I'm trying to move these. All I got to do is set up the other knives I got left. I'm clearing out my rest of my knives in my cases over here. These are the ones that I went out and picked the other day. No minimum bids on these. So you can bid what you want to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And we're going to show you what they are. This is an Imperial Strayed. Oh my goodness. A Strayed knife. With the back clip on it. It's straight. This is a Strayed, Imperial Strayed. That's number 1. That's number 1, Imperial Strayed. And this is a Huntsman Wildlife Collection. I see. Pretty nice looking knife right there. Pretty nice looking knife, number 2. And this is number 3. Let's see what it is. Cabela's. This is a Cabela's knife. This is a Cabela's. Got Cabela's on it. It's got the clip on the back. That's number 3. Good to see you, Dustin. And this is an American knife. This is an IC. Stainless. It's got the American thing on it, a little bit used, that one is. But the blade ain't never been sharpened. And this one's got a little wear on the handle. What is it? This must be a custom made knife because it's got nothing on the blade. This one's a little used. Nice looking knife though. That's number 5. And number 6, last but not least, I don't know if I can get it open. It's got a thumb release thing on it. There it is. And this is the Ozark Trail. That's the Ozark Trail. I got a $10 starting bid.
20.
That's number 6. That one's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and that one's got the thumb release on it. Number 6. We're at $20, and I think it's about the worth of them.
That number 5 is probably your best one.
The what one?
Number 5.
The Strayed.
Is that the Strayed?
Anyway, sold to George Clayton. He gets a pick. Number 1. And if you need me to hold them back up, George, I can. 1 and 3. He got the Kabbalah and the Imperial Strayed. Did you get the ones you wanted, Bubba? 1 and 3.
Okay.
Did you get the ones you wanted? I'll start the bidding again. If he got the ones you wanted. We can start the bidding again. Number 4. Which one was number 4? I don't know. Remember which one was number 4? Let me rename them. Let me rename them. I done forgot which one was number 4. Number 1, the what? The American one. With the car on it. It's got a Corvette or something on it. Or a Chevy or something. Alright. Let's resell them again. Let's resell them again. I got 3 of them left. I'll tell you what. I got a $5 bid, reselling them again. There they are right there.
Okay.
We'll rename them.
Thank you for
1, 2, and 3. I got a $5 starting bid. And guys, I do have another gift to give away. I do have another nice gift to
Is
give
Bill
away.
wanting number 5 or is he bidding 5?
Oh, was you? I think he's
Well,
bidding
we don't have
$5.
5 left, so
Huh?
we don't have number.
I don't know if he wanted number 5 at $20. Bill, explain to me. You might have wanted that blue one, or I don't know. You wanted number 5 at 20, or you bidding $5? No bidding 5. That's what I thought. Well, looks like that's what they're going to sell for. Nobody else is
Choice
bidding.
number 4.
Sold them $5. Bill, which one do you want? 1, 2, or 3, and then everybody else be in line to jump in there. 2 and 3. I got that one left at $5. Anybody wants it? And that's a good one. That was a pretty neat looking knife. Oh, it's got a clip on the back. A plastic clip. That was the Huntsman. Anybody wants that at $5 can get it. Last one of that collection that I went out and picked. Yeah, somebody take it. And while somebody's waiting to take that knife at $5, I'm going to give away this nice net fashion. Sammy Simpson takes it at $5.
Thank you.
But I am going to give away some fashion jewelry. The nice little necklace here. Somebody's going to be the winner of that. Andy's got to tell me what number I got to go up to. 3 prizes, guys. 3 prizes.
Sammy, we're going to 97.
97.
86.
86. 86 wins that.
86 is a winner number.
86 is a winning number, so I got to do it again.
Okay.
88.
88. That's where India puts down the winner.
88's a winner number. They have
88's a winner number.
65.
65. That's not, maybe.
65. It's a button open knife again. He said, I'll take that one too. Guns and Guts.
Guns and
$30.
Guts.
That'd be Bubba's Corner.
Bubba's Corner's got to say here, you win the jewelry. Don't worry, guys. I've got another one to give away. That goes to Bubba right there.
Thank you.
I got another one to give away right here.
62.
62, the year I was born. This year is my golden birthday.
Custom single blade pocket knife. Bubba's Corner.
Bubba's
again.
Corner again. Another necklace. Guys, I'm going to keep going till we give something away. Here's a herringbone. I'm going to keep going until we give something away besides to Bubba. But he's bought a lot, so that's what it is when you buy a lot.
Takes this one.
81.
81.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Hold on, Indy's got to catch up.
I'm trying to do 13 things at once. Sammy Stinson gets the knife.
We got it. We'll have to see who 81 is. That might be a winner thing too.
And we've got a winner for jewelry. No, that's the wrong number. We're looking for what number? 81?
81.
Susan Markland.
Susan Markland, a different winner. Bubba, I'm sure you and Tiff was tired of hearing y'all's name called out. So Susan, you got 30 seconds to say you're here over on Facebook. Win that herringbone necklace.
Jewelry.
Susan, come on, girl. Don't make me draw another number. Susan Markland. Well, Susan's not answering. Come on, Susan. Come on, Susan. Oh my. 30 seconds is up. She's here. She made it just in time. You won the herringbone passion necklace. Great, 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 great.
Whew, that was a close call there.
That was a close call. I think that is sterling.
It looks like it, don't it?
It's tarnishing like sterling.
I know.
It's got a tag on it here.
Does it now?
Dairies. And I don't know if it's sterling though. The Omega part looks like it's sterling.
Do you want me to look for a mark?
It's
You sell something else?
yeah. Sure looks like sterling to me. But with the cat's doing like it's doing, I don't think it is.
I got to look.
All right, guys. Enough prizes. Let's do some selling. How's that? Congratulations to the winners, guys. And I'm wore out. Have we made any money
There
tonight,
you go,
Mama?
hon. It's not.
It's
from
not
Claire's.
sterling.
No, it's from Claire's.
We made any money?
Well, if you quit giving stuff away.
All right, guys. This is a pretty thing. Christmas is coming. This has got the certificate with it. Be the last item to sell tonight. The Budweiser limited edition Lidditstein. It's not a Lidditstein. So that's probably the wrong. That's probably the wrong certificate. Or you can order the Linus sign after you got this one. 2001, 23 years old, Holiday Stein. Holiday at the Capitol. It's got the big draft horses, the Budweiser horses in it. Absolutely gorgeous. 2 items, every one you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a beautiful Stein. These are pretty expensive. People collect these. This is a stamp 2000, but it's for the 2001 season. It was made in 2000, so it is 24 years old. Came out in 2000 for the 2001 Christmas season. And it's got like a, I guess that's a fire truck maybe. Delivering trees or delivering Budweiser. I don't know. It's absolutely gorgeous. No chips on it. This ought to bring $30. Absolutely gorgeous. To sit around at Christmas time or even drink out of some eggnog or something at Christmas time. Last item of the night, guys.
It's a delivery wagon?
Delivery wagon, yeah, with the horses. These are, I remember the unit had a bunch of baseball cards and sport items. They collected these signs too. And I had some of the, I think some of those signs brought $100, $200, didn't they, Mama? Remember that black one we had, glass? That over in Lafayette, what's her name? Guffey, Linda Guffey bought. That was one of the most beautifulest steins I'd ever seen. But there it is. Y'all bid on what you want to. I'll do a buy it now on it. I hate to, but I'll do a buy it now. $10. Last item tonight. $10. Last item tonight. I'm trying to clear off some of the stuff I had on my shelf back here. $10.
Budweiser delivery wagon taking a Christmas tree to the White House.
Taking a Christmas tree to the White House.
Perfect.
$10, guys. Buys it now. Last item of the night. Don't make me put the last item of the night up. I'm going to go ahead and set it back. Y'all going to make me set my last item of the night back. I got to go out of winter. So let me
leave the mug up there and put something in it.
I'll do that one night to them. I got to go out of winter, so let me sell some of these. Are these serrated? I know George Clayton would be good for one if it's not serrated. Go back to the old faithful. This is not serrated, George. This is a tacky salt knife. I done forgot what I sold them for the other night. They're the Taka salt knives, the straight blade, beautiful little knife, and they are the TA. I had 12 of them. I don't know if I ain't got 12 of them now. I don't think. I can't remember what I sold them for. They were the TA 7, blue black.
$6.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. That's different. That's a different number.
I guess I'll just sell them for whatever.
Yeah, I don't have that information at my dispense.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, since it's the end of the night. And this is all I got left of them. And everybody can get a chance to get one. They are straight bladed. I've got 5 of them left. Let's just do a real good deal at $5 a piece. I know they sold for 8 to 10. I know I sold them for 8 to 10. Let's do $5 a piece. They're straight blades. I've got 5 of them left. Let me go out a winner tonight. George Clayton gets one. One's gone, guys. That's a good deal, $5 a piece. Good little knife to have. Let me sell out of them. I'm going to go out a winner anyway because I done got one sold. I'll go out a winner because I done got one sold. Kenneth's nice on the shelf. Sammy Stinson, I got 2 sold. Maybe one of these cough drops will help my itchy throat. I need to sell out, guys. I got 3 left. $5 each. Come on, Facebook. Get in there. Come on, Facebook. Get in there. Them are a nice knife. Not a small knife. That's not small. Look how big that is.
Those are the blue and black smoky handled ones.
They're blue-black smoky handle.
That's right.
They're blue and black. They're not just solid black. They're smoky handle.
That's the,
I sold them more than
$7 a piece.
How
yes,
much?
$7 a piece.
$7 a piece is what I sold them for the other night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down, try to sell these last 3. 9:36. I've gone longer than I thought I would. I should have got one of these. Bo and them said they're really nice knives. They done got some of them. Anybody else?
Oh.
Sammy Simpson said give him the 3 more.
Gotcha.
Be a good Christmas present, Sammy. That'll be a total of 4 for you. Be a good Christmas present. 1 goes to George and 4 goes to Sammy. Good cheap. Well, they're. I say you got them at a good price, but they're not cheap knives, really. That's wholesale price. What you're getting them for, Sammy. Anywhere else you go, they're $8, $10, $12 a piece. And even the place that I went and got them, you're not finding any knives down there like you used to.
1, 2,
They don't do no wholesale for me no more.
3, 4, 5.
So I gotta find another wholesale knife place.
Sammy
I got
gets
lucky
4,
and
George
got to
gets
pick
1.
these the other day and bought a buckload of them. All right, guys, it's time for prayer. My favorite time. Oh, this is my favorite time of night. Is to be able to come to you guys. I even got an Army shirt on tonight to celebrate all the people that's my grandson.
It says God's Army.
I can say that. What?
God's Army.
What?
It says God's Army.
God's Army. This is God's Army, but my grandson.
Sammy.
Okay. My grandson joined the Army. I can't say where he's at. Can't say where he's training at. But I can say I'm proud of him. But this says God's Army on it. India just pointed that out. So that's a good fitting shirt to wear tonight. God's Army. I'm in God's Army. I never did. I was a little too young when the Vietnam War happened. But I wanted to join the Army when I was 17. I was getting Mama trying to get her to sign for me or something, but she didn't want me to go. And they said because of my hearing and my left ear was 20%, that I probably wouldn't get to join anyway back then. All right, we're fixing to go to the Lord in prayer, and I'm sorry, I'll take that cough drop out while I'm praying. Give me a drink of water before I start. But got to remember Sammy's mom in prayer. Alright, we're going to go to the Lord in prayer. Like I said, this is my favorite time of the night of the auctions. Remember, we're going to get Kenneth to come up here for appointment to preach. We'll get my daughter to do a soap show for us. I'm going to talk to her here in a minute and see if she can actually make some in front of us. That'd be super fun. I got to get another camera so I can have 2 camera angles. Remember how I used to have the little box in the corner? I can switch them back and forth because I can be up here. We'll have a different table set up so she could have plenty of room. And me and her sit and talk about what ingredients are in them, how it's helped people's hair grow better, how it's helped clear their face up, and just a lot of different things. I hope she has a great night that night. I'm looking forward to doing that with my daughter, me and India, and my daughter. And we may have some water in here and see how they lather up, things like that. Have some fun with that. Looking forward to my brother coming and getting to preach. I'm looking forward to maybe preaching a sermon when I get over all this, where I had my surgery. And those of you that's tuning in late, I did have my surgery yesterday, and the doctor told India afterwards, I'm shaking. The doctor told India afterwards that it didn't look good, but we're still praising God. We're not mad at God. We're still praising Him. We still know He answers prayers. He just don't answer them in our timetable sometimes. And sometimes He don't answer them like the way we want Him to answer them. So even when I pray tonight, God may not actually answer the prayers in the way that you're requesting them. Know this. It might be in a different way or a different fashion, shape, form. He's God. He can do what He wants to. And no matter what, and we gotta say a prayer for the little boy that drowned in his family. 2-year-old here in Scottsville. Little 2-year-old fell in the swimming pool and drowned it. Poor mama thought he was with the daddy, and the poor daddy thought he was with the mama. Just a tragic accident. It's nobody's fault. Nobody can get mad at God and say, why did God do that? I mean, 100 years from now, the parents will be with the child anyway. It's an awful, awful thing they're going to have to go through. They had just adopted this little boy in June. They've had him since he was a baby, but the adoption went through in June. And their hearts are breaking now. Our community's heart is breaking. Jeffrey Ferris's little girl, 10-year-old, had to get life-flighted to, I think, Louisville or Vanderbilt the other night. They're having problems there. Jeffrey and Amanda's girl. And also there was, I think, another kid that got hurt. It had to be, or somebody had to be life-flighted. Here all in one day. So our paramedics and our police officers and our first responders, we need to pray for them. Because when they have to see something like that, they got to take that home with them. And my heart goes out to them. The dispatchers, they've got to take those calls. The paramedics, they got to go out and they got to deal with that. So we need to pray for them too tonight, okay? Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with a stopped up nose and sore throat and the works. And we're praying because we want people to be able to, you know, the Pharisees stood and prayed so that people would praise them. I want to pray in front of people so that they'll praise you. That's why I pray in front of this camera. Not for no praise for Uncle Jed or Jerry. I want them to praise you. I want them to see that there's still people that calls upon the name of God and that tries to get prayers up to your throne to help people and not hurt them, but help them and build them up. So we're praying now in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. God, that you would touch the sick. God, that you would heal Sammy's mama and her leg pain. God, that you would help the ones that are going through suffering and the pain. Help Bubba with whatever's going on with him and heal him in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. God, we're praying for healing for our own body. It may not be in the timing like we want it to be in, just like that, but I know it's in your timing and in your hands. All these healings. Praying for this poor mom and dad and the family that just lost this precious 2-year-old baby. But that 2-year-old baby's in the hands of God. It's in the hands of you right now, Lord. And you're nursing it. And it's probably done up to an age of to where it would have been when it was grown up and walking around on heaven's shore. And there's time no more up there for him. And he'll be seeing his mom and daddy just like that. That's the way it'll be. It'll be just like that for him. Now, it'll be a long time for mom and dad. They'll have to face grief, and we're praying that you'll help them through this grief. And I know that you can, and I know that you will. Send people to them to give them words of encouragement. God, don't let them put a blame game on themselves. It's just a tragic accident that happens and takes place. God, please don't let them blame themselves. Don't let them feel guilty. Just let them go ahead and go about the regular grief that family members go through. But don't take that guilt away from them. Take that pain away from them. And that fault blaming game and stuff that I know they got to be going through. I pray for them, dear people. There are fellow citizens here in the city of Scottsville and the county of Allen. We pray for them now in the name of Jesus. Praying for Jeffrey Parrish's little girl. God, praying for her. God, that you'll help her and let the doctors discover what's going on with her, what's causing her to have these spells. Jeffrey and Amanda, praying for them. Praying for little Mia. God, that you'll keep this leukemia at bay. It's in remission now. She's still got to go through treatment. So praying for her mom and dad and family members, and praying for her. Praying for the Lacey that lost her family lost their whole house the other night in a tragic fire. Lost some of their pets. But they all made it out safely. We're thankful for that. But God, we're praying they need clothes. They need money to help pay their utility bills, to rent a new house. They're not rich and they're not got a lot of money. So God, we're praying that the people watching on Facebook or YouTube will go to Lacey, what is her last name? Whitney, right? Not no kin to me, guys. But she's a real good friend of mine. It was Sam Whitney's granddaughter, I think. Y'all remember Sam Whitney? God, I'm talking to the people for a minute. I didn't mean to interrupt the prayer. But God, we're praying that people have it on their hearts to help her out with light utilities, help her out with rent, and things like that, and clothing, and furniture, and things like that. They didn't have any insurance. So we're praying that already people's coming together and helping. Amy Zappa was on there telling me about it, and I told her I've been sharing. I've been talking to people and laying up on people's hearts to give her some funds to help her. She does have a GoFundMe page where people can go to. It's over on her page. I think it's, somebody correct me. God, I'm sorry. Somebody correct me if I'm saying the name wrong. But God, going back to praying to you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, that's the problem I get into when I'm on here and praying, is I try to talk to the people when I'm trying to talk to you, and I know that's not reverent, but I know you don't care. You know I'm trying my best and just trying to be good and get the word out for things that's happening, but I know you can lay it on their hearts and take care of things. Still praying for all the people that's asked me for prayer, for Twala's brother Eddie, praying for him, praying for Twala and Diane. God, that you'll help them be able to get stuff to sell on their auction. Praying for my sister Kathy, that she'll get a good report when she goes back for a CT scan that she's fixing to have done. God, we're praying that my report will come back better than what they thought it would. But it's in your hands, and I'll still praise you regardless. I may get a little down and I may get a little out, but that's okay. It's not your fault. I love you, God, and I'm praying all of this in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. And everybody says amen. Don't forget, we're going to have our brother coming up here doing a sermon. And having my daughter coming up here doing a soap show. And we'll be back. India, you can come and do pickups tomorrow. I've got to eat my supper, and I don't know if I can eat this late. I've not used the bathroom, and I know that ain't nothing to say. Y'all pray for me. I don't like not using the bath. I've not used the bathroom number 2 yesterday or today, and I need to get that moving because my stomach's hurting a little bit. I've been taking soft gels, stuff, but I need to do something to get that to go in the right direction. I don't want to, my medicine causes that. I don't want to get constipated. Sure don't. I've been through that with all this. I've been through the year and a half, and there ain't nothing no worse than being that. And I don't mean to be potty mouth or vulgar, but you that's been through it, you know what it is. So y'all pray for me on that too, that everything will come through. Jesus said, "It's not what goes in, it's not what goes in the mouth and comes out of the drought." So Jesus talked like that some too. He said it's what comes out of the heart, comes out of the mouth, not what goes in the mouth and comes out. So I'm gonna. Chocolate works for you. Maybe I've got some of them with chocolate Andy mint things. Maybe I need to try that. But I'm gonna get over here and shut us down, guys. Y'all come and pick up. And we know, Sammy, when we'll see you Friday. And anybody else that wants to pick up can pick up tomorrow. Indy's going to finish up from last week. I think she about got it all done, shipping, and she's going to start invoicing. We had a pretty good 2 nights. We had to invest a little bit of money and able to have the nights that we've had, but that's okay. I'm pretty smart about buying stuff and reselling. We done really good with our picking. I didn't even get to India's glassware. I'll get to that next week. We still got that left. But I did everything that we picked Monday, that we went and did our little picking trip. Everything that we did picking Monday, we made money on. And that's thanks to you guys that we did that. A lot of the stuff that you seen was our little picking excursion that we did make money on. It was a pretty good 2 nights. And y'all remember now the August 24th at 5 o'clock at the Catholic Church. They are having me in India benefit because we will be going to Louisville, and I don't know what all kind of treatments I'm going to be going through. So I'm going to have an auction. I like doing things on my own. I don't like asking nobody for anything. I know I had some dear people that sent me money and checks and stuff during the last year and a half. We never did have to have a benefit, but my sister and niece and my neighbor, they felt it on their heart to have us a benefit auction and dinner. So I'm hoping that I'm not in the hospital or got treatments to where I'm down to where I can't be around people or something during that time. So I'm hoping I get to be out there so I can thank people up close and personally for helping me. And it'll help us about going back and forth to Louisville when we have to do that, or going back and even forth to Bowling Green. It'll help us with our bills here at the house, and maybe I won't have to work so hard about trying to find stuff for the auction, and we can have more preaching on here and maybe some shows and stuff, different things. I'd love to get one of them knife companies that you sell knives, and I can do a show about cutting a knife into it and cutting tomatoes. I just got some big plans. The main thing, I want to come in and do a sermon and preach a sermon, and I want to feel that anointing. I've not really felt, I felt a teaching anointing, but I've not felt the preaching anointing like I did in the past. I want to feel that. I felt it a few times praying, and I felt it a few times talking tonight. I felt that anointing from the preacher come on me tonight, and I felt it when I was praying too, and I like that feeling. And I want to be able to get back to that anointed preaching. I can teach about it, the drop of the hat, but you need the anointing of God to come on you to preach a sermon. And I'm looking forward to that day when I get that anointing of the preacher to come in. When the preacher comes, God, the Holy Ghost comes, and I'm looking forward to that day. Apple juice or prunes, I ain't got either one of them, I don't think. But I do got some chocolate bars. I can try eating some chocolate. And it did give me something, Taco Bell. That might work. Alright, anyway, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for the prayers. Thank you for the buying tonight. India will be getting invoices done here in the next few days. Trying to get all the shipping and everything done and took care of. And get everything caught up. And get everything out. All you local people, you can come pick up tomorrow. Just don't come too early. India, I don't reckon we got anywhere to go tomorrow. Got to take Ruby to band practice at 7:30, and then she gets off at 5. from band practice. I think she's got that tomorrow. So I'm gonna get off here. I could talk to y'all all night. And that empty chair over there, guys. We don't want to see that chair empty. I want to see Uncle Jed sitting in that for many years to come. So if y'all don't want to see that chair empty, y'all get to talking to God for me, okay? Or that's what you're going to see. It takes prayer, through much prayer and supplication and fasting. If you want to fast today for me, fast today. We got a lot of people praying for us, and may need some people to start fasting. Bubba's going to fast for 24 hours, and I'm going to tell him just to make it a fast for me. I know it's for his doctor's appointment, but this kind comes by prayer and fasting. Is what Jesus said. So this might be what it takes for me, prayer and fasting. So we don't want to see that chair empty. We want to see it full for my family, my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and you guys for many, many years. All right, God bless y'all. You know, that would make a good song, The Empty Chair. Somebody do a screenshot of that. And send it to me. At least 60 years, exactly. The oldest woman in the United States is 115 years old, and guess what? She lives with her 96-year-old daughter. I just seen that the other day. She just had a birthday, turned 115, lives with her 96-year-old daughter. Isn't that amazing? But anyway, I got to get off here. I got to shut everything down. God bless y'all. I love you.